Well, another episode of the Wheat and White Bread podcast. What to do, White Bread?
Yeah, it's good that we're back. I'm glad that we're back. It's been a few days since we've been able to get together.
Yeah.
Since we got together, though, I just wanted to mention that my Celtics have advanced to the finals and are tied 1-1 at this point.
There
This
you
is
go.
where we're at right now. I don't know what's going to happen once this is released, but I'm hoping for the best.
Happy belated birthday to you too, White
Thank
Bread.
you.
I know a lot of people didn't know his birthday
it's my
was over
birthday.
the weekend.
But yeah, so finally, we're getting to the results of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. And, well, I mean, it was a surprise to some, it was a surprise to me, surprise to you how it went down.
Yeah.
I think we were all expecting it was going to go another way, but I was shocked because of the whole, he just won.
Right.
Kind of, but he proved his case and he did a good job and and we were able to see through all her little bullshit, at a pretty early stage. I think the first podcast we did, we were saying that she wasn't a nice person at all. So, we found out a lot different. She's a horrible person.
Hey, shit.
But I think
Amber
you know what? There's a thing going around on social media, this fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
I think that might have happened to her. So, with all that being said,
what is that right there? Fuck around and find out.
Like, she fucked around. She tried to...
And she found out.
And she found out that shit don't fly.
I like that. Okay.
So, with all that being said, what do you think was one of the things that helped Johnny win?
Man, I think the most important thing that I learned about the man was good people. The man was generous, man.
Yeah.
And whether that's with his time, his resources, these witnesses coming up, man, and they're giving, honest testimony. And you can tell that this is what this man has done for these people, how this man has helped their lives. And, I didn't think he was as humble at first because, hey, Johnny Depp, man, he can be a little cocky if he want to. That's an A-lister now.
Yeah,
he's not.
He's got a certain.
He's not. I don't want to call none of them names because I like all y'all movies, but But I mean, yeah. I mean, the man was good people. He's like a real friend that to me people would love to have. Because
he's got a certain status about him.
Yeah, I mean, but even with all of that money, he could be like McDuck. He could be a real stingy piece of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody who has money, they are not obligated to give people anything.
No.
So I'm gonna have to say, to me, that was the biggest thing. The man is generous and he's humble with it. So you can tell that he actually cares. Yeah. At least, even if he had all of this going on in his life, he never changed on the people.
Right.
And I think that right there matters the most to me. So what you think?
Well, for me, again, I didn't watch the whole trial. I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? I watched the highlights and I watched a lot of videos and clips and this, that, the other. But for me, it was his, he's very, he accepts his actions. He's very accountable for his actions. Like when even like that like horrible video where he was like drinking the glass of wine and slamming the cabinet and he went out and
he manned up on him.
And the lawyer pressed him about it. He's like, yeah, a mega pint. What do you call it? A mega pint?
A mega pint.
A mega pint.
Y'all drinking the mega pints?
Said a mega pint.
Go Johnny, baby.
Right. And then he goes,
pint.
I might have assaulted a cabinet. He said something like that. Like, I might have assaulted a cabinet or two, and then I went into the other room, and I might have assaulted a couple of cabinets in there too, or something, whatever. Right. But he goes, I never touched her. And I think his like willingness to accept his behavior and what he was doing,
his flaws,
gave him a lot of credibility with the jury. You know what I mean? Like, gave him a lot of credibility with the people in the courtroom. You know what I mean? So it was like he was up there and he was just like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that wasn't me.
Yeah.
And then you got her up on the stand. Like, I mean, we can debate on whether she was doing illicit drugs on the stand. There was a pretty telling video going around. Now, I'm not going to say she did or she didn't. There's no proof that she did. There's no proof that she didn't. It just appeared. Appearances do a lot. And it appeared that she might have ingested some type of illicit drugs on the stand.
Right.
Which goes to show you what type of person that she really is. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. She
for the streets, man.
She's from the streets. So like,
no, she for the streets.
She's for the streets. Yeah,
I'm telling you that way.
But for me, the first sign of somebody who's has a little bit of responsibility is being accountable for your actions. Like like you have to be accountable. If you do something, like he's like, yeah, I might have assaulted that cabinet. I busted a few cabinets up. I busted a bunch of cabinets up in my fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now did he make some, questionable text messages and stuff? Of course, but who knows what state of mind he was in and what state of mind
like I told you though, man. And then these folk under real influence of cocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, these folks, man, people say anything when they in their feelings, man. I don't care. We all have said something that we wish we hadn't said. Whether it just so happen we have gotten so far advanced, we able to text now.
We're just not Johnny Depp.
Right, and we're not Johnny. So.
Right. So I mean, when you have that status of Johnny Depp, you have to be willing to accept that. Again, he was accountable for it,
Yeah.
But he's in a bad state of mind. I mean, people say fucked up shit when they're emotional, especially when they're on drugs and booze at the same time.
What?
I mean, come on.
Under the influence, man.
He was under the bridge, under the influence. He was under the influence. Is there anything that's under the influence?
He was. Come on, man.
He was influence squared or cubed sometimes.
But I love White Bread. I have to say, man, the man did have a lot of humility, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was another big factor to me in the little case because, you can look at him every day he came to the courtroom, he greeted everybody the same.
Yeah.
Always being who he is, regardless that he's Johnny Depp. Big time, man. A-lister.
Yeah.
Big bank. Mega star.
He's done so many movies.
And folks was expecting him to come in like a drug head. He gonna be arrogant, short, sweet, right to the point, And this man was inviting. He was welcoming the atmosphere. He welcomed it. Because he had nothing to hide, getting everything on the table. Since you're going to put me out here like this, then let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And I respected that, more than anything because, being humble is big, man. A lot of people don't know how to be humble. Some people rule by aggression. Some people, want people in fear. Some people actually go about their life, man, actually can smell the roses. They can actually enjoy the sunshine. It just all depends on the person. But I could tell. I would love to meet you one day, Johnny. Wheat and White Bread would love to see you, man. I promise you, buddy. But I can honestly tell that when you are humble and you can leave your ego and check yourself at the door every morning coming into this hostile environment. And it was more hostile for Johnny than it was for Amber. And for this man,
that's debatable.
Well, I'm just saying because he's in here suing for way more than what she was asking for.
No.
I'm just speaking of just from what the lawsuit was stating, 50 million, and she was countersuing for or whatever.
50 something.
Yeah,
I'll pull it up. She actually won some.
She won 15 million.
No, she won 2.
No, she won 2 million. Yeah, I'm sorry. He won 15.
He won 15.
Yeah, so but I mean, hey Johnny, you to me, you keep doing whatever you got to do, man. But man, stay humble. I like that. That's all right with me. And from the Wheat and White Bread, man, I'm glad everything done worked out and it's over with. Put it behind you. But what you think though? I mean,
well, you talking about humility. That was when Johnny was on the stand most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the direct opposite from the other person in the case. And Amber, you heard.
You heard?
What I heard from her was a lot of lies and a lot of deceit and a lot of non-support. I believe Amber Heard is one of those women who loved being Johnny Depp's wife, but wasn't really there to support him as a wife.
Right.
Once she probably imagined this like lifestyle where it was just all, her just being able to do whatever she wanted.
Johnny.
Go everywhere. Woo! Right? And then when Johnny Depp had some substance abuse problems, she didn't support him, obviously, through what we found out through the case. And gaslit him a lot and made him in a worse state of mind, like basically kicking somebody when they're down. When you're supposed to be trying to pick them up and get them back on their feet, she was doing the opposite.
Yeah.
So I think that went a long way with her attitude, with the jury. I think that's why the case was favored, because she got caught lying. She was caught in multiple lies. And once, there's that old saying, like, my grandfather told me, don't ever lie, because you got to tell 3 lies to cover that lie. Then you got to tell 3 lies for each one of those lies. So the lies never stop.
Yeah.
So he's like, it just keeps he's like, once you tell one, it's going to come back up again.
Right.
Then you're going to have to lie 2 or 3 more times to cover that up.
And better remember what you said.
You better remember what you said. Now, if it's the truth, then you don't have to worry about remember. It's just your memory.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that we can just learn a lot. I think we can learn everyone can learn some life lessons from this. Is Johnny Depp treated everybody with respect when he was in the courtroom. He was accountable for his actions.
When that white bread.
Yep.
You have to throw it for what it is. Yeah, she was lying. And she got caught doing it.
And she got caught
doing it. But she was also trying to be too much of a drama queen, man. Well, she was dramatizing. She was
being a gold digger, like extraordinaire. Like, basically, they got divorced, right? And then...
But hold on. Let me give my example.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? For her to sit up there and say, my dog stepped on a bee and it was too much for me. Your dog steps on a bee, but it's too much for me.
What do you think she meant by that?
I can't think for the lady.
No, how did you interpret that? Times got a little tough and she was out?
I looked at it like she was already gone. I just know that, and don't get me off the topic. I'm not. But she was already gone, because the person's body can be there, but their mind can be somewhere else. So meaning that they're not there. You know what I'm saying?
I think she stayed to get all this evidence to try to bring this.
She wanted to.
She had a lot of time. She was videotaping this man,
right? Because you wanted to make a movie.
You wanted to have ammunition in the future to try to blackmail him.
Right.
Or try to do.
She was not being true to herself. She could not remain true to who she was, because at the end of the day, and when I say being true to yourself, I'm saying you can't have all of this pride. You can be a prideful person to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But playing the victim, trying to have pride, does not work for me. That's the overdramatic. Because if something is wrong and somebody loves you, they're going to always see about you. I personally believe that, if you had to just stay cool with Johnny, even though you all divorced, y'all had a divorce. But if you had to just stay friends with the man, for God's sake, the man gave you his last name, so he's straight with you. Yeah, y'all got a past. We all have a past. We all done dated. Some have been married. Some have been divorced. Some are, widowed. So we all have things that we could go back to.
Yeah.
But if this man he changed her life the way, I'm presuming, any kind of way to me, that drove her to be so dramatic, because she couldn't accept not being able to continue to live the way he had her living. Because to me, hey, I'm sure you probably did get a property or two, when you got divorced.
I think she wanted the A-list celebrity lifestyle without having to support Johnny Depp in the process. So then when that all ended,
that's what I'm saying, white bread. Yeah. She wasn't being real with herself, because she was just there playing. Anyway, she was playing.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
And it's only so long you can play the game. You're either going to beat the game, you're going to either quit the game, or you're going to get frustrated and you're going to quit the game, or you're just going to throw the game away. And I believe that the game was over with for them. They divorced. She should have been doing her thing. Johnny was doing his thing. Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Yeah, doing him on the way to another movie. You know what I'm saying? And then here come her mad because evidently, I don't know. This is all hypothetically. But I don't know. We just say she called like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm thinking about trying to change a few things, and I don't quite have it all, but what do you think? Can I come over and talk to you? And he was probably like, no, I'm good. I'm actually a little busy. I'm on the road, but trying to do a few things. Blah blah blah. Well, I really need to talk with you. I really need to speak with you. Hold on, I really need to speak with you. And Johnny's like, well,
you talk about a hypothetical conversation. Right. Let's just stay on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I really need to speak with you. Well, it's really not a good time. I'm actually, out of the country.
But what if this never happened?
Yeah, but if it didn't still, she probably still called for something in the main, shot her down. He wasn't going, or he was done playing them games with you, and you took full offense to it. And you was hell-bent on ruining this man's life, man. You was hell-bent on everybody quit fucking with Johnny.
Because she
Johnny
rejected her.
I understand, buddy. Because if you saw a piece of what she showed on the stand, I don't know if the video is real or not, but all I'm saying, baby, if you snorting powder on the stand, man, if you getting you a 1-1 on the stand, baby, man, you ain't talking about shit. I'm sorry. Be dramatic about that. You should be ashamed, like a nice lady told me in White Bread.
Yeah.
You should be full ashamed of yourself, because if you ain't real with yourself, baby, if it's over, it's over. How many men can't hit it no more that you knew before you got with Johnny? Because it's over in your mind. It's the same way if a man cut you off. It's over. Don't get mad, man. That's why I'm glad that justice was served. And I'm saying it just because of the evidence that was really presented, man.
Yeah.
Because if we had just took her word without a trial, if Johnny hadn't wanted to go through and had the nuts, man, to sit up there and have all his little history aired out, and we did say history, his past.
Well, Johnny. It took a lot of courage for him to actually just bring the
White Bread. Come on, man.
That's how I knew that there was something there, because why would he put him his whole life? He knew she was gonna give him everything that she had.
Right.
So it's he knew what she had. He probably knew what she had. A lot of the stuff that she had.
She was a woman scorned.
And that's why he was like, you know what? I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like you said, I might have assaulted a couple of cabinets. Okay.
I threw a glass on the floor.
I threw a glass, yeah.
Damn.
She threw a bottle, chopped the top of his finger off. Come on,
man.
I mean,
she chopped the top of the man's finger off. Come on, man.
You gotta take everything into consideration here. This woman is not a nice person. She's a horrible human being.
And let's get this straight. We don't condone it.
I don't
condone violence from either side of the spectrum.
You do not. You just live your life and be happy, all right? You don't have to put your hands on people. You don't gotta, unless someone's trying to attack you, which they're having a problem and they're trying to attack you, I completely condone defending yourself. But in engaging in violence, no. No.
Especially not voluntarily.
Life is hard enough. Why we gotta make it more difficult? Right?
Especially not voluntarily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't just go out and look for trouble.
No.
I know a lot.
It's okay to defend yourself if you have to defend yourself.
Most of the time, you can either talk somebody out of it
or just leave.
Just walk the other way.
Now, if you can't leave, then hey, all
then you're going to be accountable for your actions.
Yeah, you got to tell it like it is, because if you're in the right, you're going to be in the right.
You need to be accountable for your actions. That just goes without saying. So that's why Johnny Depp had so much credibility.
But hold on, before you touch, you know what I'm saying, and take us out on this one. Yeah. I just want to say this just from Wheat Bread perspective.
Yeah.
To Amber Heard. Bitch, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
She should be. Absolutely.
You was slick a junkie right there with him. You You sitting up here getting throwed and getting blowed, man, and on the road with this, man. Everywhere you go for a minute, I'm sure. Whether you was everywhere, I don't know, but I'm just saying. For you to have so much in-depth detail, you're right there with Johnny enjoying life. Everything he's doing, you're doing.
She took advantage of how much she trusted him.
And you got greedy.
Mm-hmm.
You got greedy on a man who still would have gave you whatever you wanted or needed.
Probably not.
I'm just speaking just from the standpoint of as long as she stayed a good person with the man and had a decent...
After what came out in the trial, you would have stayed nice with that person?
But see, she talks so much shit up. I'm speaking like
you.
I'm speaking if she had never did the op-ed and all of this.
He was done with her because of what came out in the trial.
I'm just saying, I mean, I'm speaking from out there in the street standpoint.
So you wouldn't
I mean, I'm like this. As long as she not, if she had moved on, they was divorced and time had passed. I don't know exactly how long, but they was divorced. So this is what I'm saying, Amber Heard. You should have left that man alone. You sit up here. You that hard up for a buck. You would try to tear a man down, even though the man still ain't got no problem with you personally. He just don't fuck with you. And to me, that's what he pretty much said. She got mad because I wasn't fucking with her no more. Because I cut your ass off. I'm good on you.
Because of all the shit that came out
Because
in
of
the
all
trial.
the shit. I done lost a finger and everything fucking with you.
You would have still taken care of a girl like that?
No. But I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't know, time's supposed to heal all wounds, as they say.
I think she just
so 2-3 years had passed and it's his birthday or her birthday. Happy birthday, Johnny. Yeah, happy birthday, Amber. All right, I mean, we don't know. I'm just throwing this out there though, because I mean, hey,
that's right.
That's just what happens a lot of times between people. People break up to make up, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with that being said, Ms. Heard, I hope you learned a valuable lesson from this, man. Yeah. Just so happened Johnny Man was actually able to show that he was a real man and shut you the hell up. Because if somebody done been good to you or y'all done went y'all separate way, it's still supposed to be no hard feelings, man. People come and go in our life, man.
Yeah.
Nothing is forever.
If you can act like an adult.
Act like a damn adult.
You know what I mean?
Heard White Bread, act like a
lot of people out there can't do that though, man. You know that.
White Bread, so what you think folks should learn from all of this, man? Just from what you did. So I know you didn't watch the whole trial because I
didn't watch the whole trial, but what I got from it is like, be accountable for your actions, and that you'll be credible. Like if someone says, "Hey, did you do this wrong?" Yeah, I did, but I'll never do it.
Your ass.
I'll never do it wrong again. You know what I mean?
Right.
People have to have the ability to learn from their mistakes, I guess. You know what I mean? And Johnny Depp, maybe he didn't learn lessons, but he didn't run from it either.
No.
You know what I mean? And that gave him, I think, the credibility that he needed to win this trial. And then, and the other side of the coin, when you act like Amber Heard did, which is, pretty much, I mean, I believe she married Johnny Depp to be Johnny Depp's wife. Johnny Depp. The A-lister.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with no broke nigga.
I'll say her actions dictate that was her intentions the entire time. Actions, people.
She needed a man with that bag, like you asked me out there, White Bread. She wanted a bag.
Life. And then when she couldn't afford that lifestyle,
and this motherfucker done brought a couple trash cans.
Because now she's saying she can't afford to pay the $15 million. Right.
So you broke now.
So well she couldn't afford to live Johnny Depp lifestyle anymore, and maybe she figured she could get some money by writing an op-ed. She tried to be slick by not mentioning his name.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Johnny Depp got canceled afterwards. So that's why this Johnny Depp is like, you know what? I'm losing all this money from all these roles I could have gotten.
For this bitch?
Because she's lying about me? No.
For this bitch?
No. We're going to court.
Man.
And I give him a lot of credit doing that, defending his name. That's That's the responsible thing to do. That's exactly what I would do.
Hey, you know what, Johnny?
If I had the means.
Hey, Johnny exercised the cliche that's in the hood that said, "I'd rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he did it the right way. You have to you have to think, baby.
Yeah,
and he did that. I'm with you on that, White Bread.
Yeah, he did it. He did the responsible thing. That's what. Like I said, I would have done the same thing if I had the means.
Right.
It takes means, but I would have defended myself the same exact way if I didn't do anything. Like if I felt like I didn't do anything like what she was saying. You know what I mean? If the person accusing me of something was doing the same shit, I would defend my name, of course.
Of course.
So, with all that being said, I think we're gonna wrap up. There's not really much more to say. I want to say that Johnny Depp's lawyers did a great job. Johnny Depp did a great job on the stand. Johnny Depp defended his name well, and it showed, and he got $15 million. And I hope he collects every dime. I don't care if it takes her for the rest of her life.
Don't let off make her go bankrupt.
And I hope that if Johnny Depp, hopefully, God forbid, something happens to Johnny Depp, that she has to pay Johnny Depp's daughter the rest of the balance. I hope it transfers and she never gets out of paying that $15 million.
I'm with you, White Bread. I'm with you on that one. Now
I hope that happens.
Hey. Everybody, please hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, if you like what we're talking about, we're gonna be here talking about it.
Just like
and you can leave us a topic. Leave us some topics in the comments. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. Shout out to the people who have been leaving comments.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flash Gordon for the shades. Appreciate you, baby. Hey, he said, White Bread, I'm gonna give you another pair to wear on there, John too, man. So I said, I'm gonna rock them.
All right.
I appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Yep.
Good to see you again. Yep. Y'all be safe out there everywhere you are.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back. And please, if this is your first time, please like and subscribe. Keep coming back. We got a website coming soon. We got a store coming soon. Let's go.
The bell. Peace.
See ya.